Hey guys, welcome to the fourth bonus round because round one was so fast. And it looks like we won the die roll again, so I'm very lucky today. And this hand is reasonable. I wouldn't mind having like Serum Visions or something, but we will keep. And I think I'm going to lead with this and crack for a tap land. Even though I do want to draw more lands, just getting the Painless Shock into play though is pretty good. Whoops. And there's the Kiki. So now I just need lands. Beautiful lands. What on earth is this? You can reveal a tree folk. I guess it's just a tri-land that comes into play tapped. All roots. It's probably worth just dismembering. Always bolt the bird, or in this case, dismember the root. Bolt, okay. It's not a land. It's not good. Another wall of roots. So if I draw a land here, I'll probably just like snap dismember. Spellskite. There's a land. Okay. Do I care about Spellskite? Probably not. I think what I will do though is just Receiver Exarch. Gonna tap down his land. He'll probably redirect it to Spellskite, but that's fine. So one of the plus sides to Kiki Chord over Splinter Twin is Spellskite doesn't really do anything to it because it has to be a creature I control, so it can't be redirected to his Spellskite. So this was a Splinter Twin, I would have to deal with Spellskite first, whereas with this version I can just ignore the Spellskite. Looks like he's put a land into play untapped. Electrolyze. Okay, I think I'm just going to cycle Electrolyze. I'll deal 1 to his Spellskite, because if I guess I might as well just deal 2 to him. If he wants to redirect it to Spellskite, that's fine, because he's got to pay 2 life anyways. Originally I was going to deal 1/1 so we can't redirect his Spellskite, but he doesn't have blue mana open, so... Okay, so now I'm going to just attack. If he blocks, I could bolt. Since he's blocking like this, though, I can't really bolt because he can just pay 2 life, so it's kind of like letting bolt dealing 2 damage. So I'll just put that into play tapped. Decording for something. For 3. What could it be? Eternal Witness. For another chord, probably. Ooh, the Infinite Chain of his own. D2. Electrolyze. So I think I'm just gonna deal with these cards. Hopefully draw a land here. So now I am gonna get to bolt down the wall of roots. Decording again. Oh, Resto Angel, sure. I think I'm going to just bolt it. He can redirect to a Spellskite, but then he loses Spellskite and 2 life. And this way he can't chord for 2, because if I let this flicker, then I go to bolt something, he could chord for 2 in response. Get like a Scavenging Ooze or something. It's not a land. I really would like to just draw land. Ooh, path. That's fine. I will use the ability. If he wants to path me, that's fine. I've got another Pestermite. I've got a Snapcaster Mage to go with Kiki Chord as well. Maybe my opponent has like Kiki Chord of his own to go with Restoration Angel. Chord for 5. That's probably for a Kiki Chord. Very interesting. We're in a Kiki mirror. Okay. So now I get to concede. So he's got Court of Callings and Paths, so Dispels are probably good. Spells are good. What else? Relics might be fine. I mean, lightning bolts probably are not great. Let me see here. Spell Snare. I guess that counters Wall of Roots. I think I can maybe just get rid of the peak. I'm gonna try it like this. Now I got Dispels for his like Court of Callings and his Path to Exiles. Relics to keep his like Eternal Witnesses from doing too much damage. So I do have to be careful because he does have the same like combo potential that I do. This hand is questionable. I think I'm gonna mulligan 1 land. This hand is a little bit better, so let's keep. Exarch is fine. So I think I'm just going to play this tapped. So I'm not going to be fetching away the X arc. Protection from red. That's okay. Cut a lot of my bolts anyways. Just gonna play that. So I still have Spell Snare up if he goes like Wall of Roots. So I will snare this. Another X arc, which is okay. Okay, I think that's okay. He's attacking. So it probably means he has a Path XL. I'm fine with my guy getting paths right now though. Need an island. So if he paths me, I'll just get my mountain. I'll just untap my relic. Sure. Let's put the mountain into place so I have 3 red for the Kiki. Then I get to have him exile a card. Okay, so I think I just pass. Holding up everything basically. Fine with the birds. So now I know I can't get restoed. He's attacking again. No, he's not. So no Path Exile this time. That's very risky for him to just tap out like that. I think what I can do is X-Arc, because now if I draw... Well, I'll untap a land and then I'm going to remand. Just a cycle. Another remand. That's fine. Okay, so it's gonna exile the path. And then I think I'm going to electrolyze. Kind of want to keep him off 4 lands for resto. He's probably going to sack. Oh, he didn't sack. Okay, I got the Kiki Chord. So now I just need to draw a land. Another path. Nope. Self-despair, that's fine. Ooh, representing the path. Scary stuff. Oh, never mind. Okay, Spellskite. So now I think I just go for it by sacking this to hopefully draw a land. So I get like 2 draw steps. There's a land. So I just go for it. He's tapped out. I don't think that works. Well, I mean, you can target it, but it doesn't change the target. Maybe my opponent thought it did. That's why he tapped out. But probably didn't have Path Exile anyways. I think he already used 1 or 2. Okay, what do we want to do here? Do we want an explosives? Maybe. Probably not though. I think, you know what, Bolt is pretty bad. I guess he has Birds of Paradise though. Maybe like I can cut like a remand for another Bolt just because he has like birds. Yeah, it's questionable. Remand is pretty good. I think I'll try like this. Okay, this hand seems pretty reasonable. We get to go turn 1 Spell Snare. We have the combo. He's probably got birds here though. Looks like he's casting something. Maybe we draw the Bolt. It was Electrolyze. That's pretty good. Three mana. Fulminator. Okay. This looks like I'm not gonna fetch. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna play the Lighthouse. If he wants to blow it up, that's fine. So I'm not fetching because I'm probably going to fetch Island, and I want to just draw more lands because he's got this land destruction thing going on. What on earth does he have going on over there? in for another 2, I guess. Just not attacking. Okay. Just gonna crack. I'm gonna get an island. Well, might as well just get a steam vents. Is he gonna resto here? Fulminator. Okay. That's fine. No resto. What's this? What could he be casting? Chord. Okay, he's probably gonna get the Fulminator back. Oh no, he's getting Chord calling back. Okay, that's fine. So now I just get to kill both his creatures, making his Chord that much worse. Those are relic, that's fine. Misty's good. Let's play that. Let's see what our opponent's gonna do here. So he's got a Chord. He can Chord for 3 right now. So he can Chord for another Eternal Witness. So I think I'm just gonna not do anything. Well, you know what, if he Chords for an Eternal Witness and I draw a land, he's just dead. So I think I'm fine with that. I should have done this on his end step, but I unfortunately have this other stop. So I'm going to remove the stop. He's got a bolt, okay. Bolt happens. There's a land. What's he doing here? Chord for 1. He's gonna get like Forge Tender. That's fine. Birds of Paradise is fine. Is he gonna tap out? Warship. Okay. So what do I want to do here? Probably want to just Kiki Chiki. And then I'm just going to tap his land. So now I can get him down to 1. And then if I can ever deal with this warship, he's basically just dead. Kind of like with that cryptic. Okay, so I'm just going to make a bunch of dudes. It's kind of unfortunate because I have to actually do it. Normally they just concede, but since he has warship in play, he's not actually dead yet. So to make sure I don't misclick. That's something that doesn't really happen in real life, but can easily happen on Moto. Making an infinite number of guys is so much easier in real life. Don't know how many I have so far. Looks like my opponent disconnected. Whoops. And I did misclick. Probably won't matter. I mean, it might matter. Well, actually, it looks like I have 14 attacking, so if he wants to, he can throw away a Birds of Paradise. I doubt he's going to throw away his Burton Forge Tender. So, I don't know what my opponent's doing. He did lose connection, but I don't know if that was purposefully or what. So yeah, so far this deck seems like it's competitive. Could be better. Could be a 4-mana combo piece. I mean, we obviously lost to like Vaporsnag.deck in round 3, but other than that, we're doing pretty well. I mean, sometimes, even though this is a weaker version of Splinter Twin, back when Splinter Twin was like 10% of the meta, you were running into a lot of decks that were running like 4 Abrupt Decays and like cards that were good against Splinter Twin. Whereas right now, nobody's really, like, this deck is not on anyone's radar, so nobody's running like 4 Abrupt Decays and other cards like that that are really good against it. So you kind of get to get some bonus points because people aren't prepared for it. But then you do have the negative points of the deck's probably a turn slower. But let's be honest, oftentimes you weren't comboing with Splinter Twin on turn 4 anyways. A lot of the times it was like turn 5 or 6. So now it's just going to be, you know, 1 turn slower. But yeah. Looks like my opponent is back which is good. So I'm going to 1. And I'll just have him exile a card for shits and giggles. So now my opponent's plan is hopefully just to keep his worship in play forever and combo me out at some point. But I mean, he's got to kill this Kiki Chord, because if he doesn't, if he tries to combo, I can just like make a copy of Exarch and tap his dude, or make, you know, infinite blockers. But I guess I can't block Resto Angel. Yeah, I guess he doesn't need to kill my Kiki Chord, because he can just combo in response to, so I can just F6 that. He can just combo in response to me trying to tap down his Kiki Chord. It's not like Splinter Twin where I can like tap down his Splinter Twin target. So he's got 1 card. So what is he casting here? Resto, so I think he's just dead, because I just get to bounce worship, make an infinite number of guys, and kill him. Okay, let's just make a bunch of dudes. Let's just pretend this is an infinite number of dudes. Let's just turn target permanent, draw a card, and that's alpha with 1,000,000 Exarchs. Okay, so there you guys have it. Looks like we 3-1'd with Kiki Twin, which is, you know, reasonably impressive. I thought the deck was performing really well. It's very interactive. You know, you got counter spells, you got removal, you have to play at instant speed, you have to, can I combo this turn? Do I need to play around something? Do I need to just go for it anyways? There's so much going on with this deck, which is what I love about the deck. Which is why it's unfortunate that they banned, you know, Splinter Twin, the namesake card that I've talked about virtually all videos set long. Hopefully they unban it at some point, because it really kind of, like I mentioned earlier, polices the format. It makes decks have to interact, because if you don't interact, you can just get, you know, spell snared into Vendilion clicked into, you know, comboed out if you don't have removal. So there you guys have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This is a deck that I actually would recommend, you know, building, taking to, you know, an FNM or, you know, Tuesday or Thursday night modern, because no one's really expecting it, I don't think, and it's definitely got some play to it. So there, yeah. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks for the next episode of Delving with Devin on the Mana Base. Take it easy, guys.